Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela and today I will show you how to make slip stitch bead crochet rope. We will make this lovely necklace together. Before we start, I would like to say that when I started learning how to bead crochet a few years ago, the most helpful for me was to see some video tutorials on YouTube to understand where put the hook, how to see the loops correctly and so on. But I was a little bit confused about the bead crochet terms. I didn't really know what was the difference between slip stitch bead crochet and single bead crochet. Also, I didn't know that there is a difference between US and UK terminology, and this all confused me. Also, we can find terms like Euro bead crochet or harness bead crochet, which are just single bead crochet actually. I'm very happy that I understand it already, so if you are not clear as I did, look forward to next videos because I will explain it to you. So now I'm going back to today's tutorial for making this slip stitch bead crochet rope. I consider it such a basic in bead crochet. And before we start, I will tell you about required time for this necklace. It's quite individual because it depends on practice a lot, but you should count about 4 hours, including stringing the beads. It doesn't seem to be, but the bead crochet is very time consuming. If we crochet with only one color of beads, it would take less time because we could use a bead spinner. And on the other hand, if we would like to crochet some pattern, it would be much more time consuming because we would have to follow the pattern and count every bead. So let's take a look how to make this slip stitch bead crochet rope. So what do we need? A beading mat, but it's optional. It's easier to pick up seed beads from beading mat than from the table. Beads won't roll so much, but if you don't want to buy a special beading mat, even if the price is not high, as an alternative, I have tried a piece of microfleece and it works well. Here I have it in white and today I will use it for this tutorial. I was looking for some alternatives to special bead mats because I don't like the colors in which they are made. Most of them are yellow or light blue, which I don't like it in the video. The advantage of this microfleece is that you can choose from a wide range of colors, and also if you are not okay with the standard sizes of bead mats, you can cut whatever size you want. So, enough about beading mats and take a look at the beads. For beginners, it is best to start with 3 different colors of seed beads. I recommend to start with size 8 seed beads. These are size 8 Preciosa seed beads. And when you manage the technique, you will be comfortable with using even smaller beads. I usually use seed beads of sizes 10, 11 or even 15. Also, we need a light colored pearl cotton thread. This is Czech product called Perlovka. It has 85 meters and 10 grams. Light colors of thread are easier for learning to crochet. Next we need a crochet hook. I'm going to use size 6. It is about 1.4 millimeters. The smaller seed beads you use, the smaller hook you need. For example, if I work with size 15 seed beads, I use 0.8 millimeters crochet hook. You also need a big eye needle and scissors. If you don't have a big eye needle, use normal beading needle and a thread, for example Eslon or Nemo. I will show you a little trick. And to fasten a necklace, we need 2 eye pins, 2 bead caps 10 millimeters, 2 jump rings, extender chain, and lobster clasp or toggle clasp, depends on what do you prefer. Also we need a round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and side cutter. I will put links to all of these products I mentioned to the description of the video, and also I will try to link some alternatives that you can buy in US. So now let's proceed to the instructions. First we string beads. We need to string them in exact order to make a spiral pattern. The circumference of the row will be 6 beads, so one row will have 6 beads. Take a big eye needle, open it, and put the thread inside. If you don't have a big eye needle, take normal beading needle, cut a piece of thin thread, put a thread inside the eye of the needle, make a knot, and put a pearl cotton thread inside. It will do the same job as big eye needle. So we start with gray bead, blue bead, green bead, and again gray bead, blue bead, and green bead. These 6 beads will make one row, and repeat it to achieve the required length. So again, gray bead, blue bead, green bead, gray bead, blue bead, green bead. So this is the second row. So again, gray, blue, green, gray, blue, green. It is another row. If the circumference of the rope is 6 beads, the required length is 6 times longer than the length of the finished product. So if you want to make 16-inch necklace, your bead string has to be 6 times longer, in this case 96 inches, because 6 times 16 inches is 96 inches. If the circumference of the bead rope is 10 beads in one row, the required length of the bead string is 10 times longer than the finished product we want. So now the bead string is long enough to make a necklace, and we can start crochet. I leave a tail long enough, about 6 inches is okay, and we make a slip knot. I do it this way. I bring the thread around my index finger, grab between my middle finger and thumb, put a crochet hook inside, grab again, wrap a yarn over the hook from back to front, and pull the thread through the loop. And again, wrap a yarn over the hook from back to front and pull the thread through the loop and tie it. This is a slip knot. Or you can do it this way. Cross the yarn, grab it and make a knot and put crochet hook inside and tie it. Now we make a chain with beads. It's better to not tighten the loops very much. So we prepare first 6 beads. So slide the first bead, bring the yarn around your hook to the front, it's called yarn over, and pull through the loop. And repeat until we have 6 beads in a chain stitch. So again, slide a bead, yarn over and pull through. And again, slide a bead, yarn over and pull through. Slide a bead, yarn over and pull through. And the last one. Now we have 6 beads in a chain stitch and we need to connect the chain to the ring. So put the hook in the first loop we have made. It's important to put the hook in the loop right under the bead, not in the bead, just the loop itself. There you can see the bead. and there are 2 threads. So you have to put the hook between the bead and the 2 threads. Then push the bead over to the side, simply move it to the right, down. The common mistake is to skip this step, and if you don't push the bead, the crochet row will be messy. Now prepare 6 beads, which are the second row. The next step is to slide a bead. The color of the bead you just slide is the same as the color of the bead you just pushed. That's why we use 3 colors of seed beads. It's for our control that we do it right. So, bring the yarn over your hook to the front and pull the thread through both loops on the hook. I will show it again with next bead. So, insert the hook to the loop, push the bead down to the right, slide a bead, check that it's the same color, yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. And again, insert the hook to the loop, push the bead down, slide the bead, yarn over and pull through. And continue with the rest of these beads. So again, to the loop under the bead, push the bead down, slide the next bead, yarn over and pull through. And again, insert the hook under the bead to the loop, push the bead down, slide the next bead, yarn over and pull through. And the last one, put the hook inside the loop under the bead, push the bead down, slide the next bead, yarn over and pull through. Now we have the second row. It doesn't look good yet, but be patient, it will start to look good about the 5th row. So next row is the same again. Prepare next 6 beads. Insert the hook under the bead to the loop, push the bead down, slide the bead, yarn over and pull through. To the loop, push down, slide the bead, yarn over and pull through. And the last one. Now we have the 3rd row. Continue to the desired length and check if the color of the bead you slide down is the same as the color of the bead you just pushed. So, to loop, push down, slide the bead down, yarn over and pull through. So now we have 5 rows and you can see that it starts to look better. So continue to crochet. So now we have the length we want, and the last row we make without beads to secure previous row. So insert the hook to the loop under the bead, push the bead down, yarn over and pull through. And again insert the hook to the loop, push down, yarn over and pull through. To the loop, push down, yarn over and pull through. And the last one, yarn over and pull through. Then cut off the thread. About 6 inches tail is enough. So cut the thread and close the loop. Don't cut it too close to your bead rope because we need to stitch the thread inside the rope. And the bead crochet rope is finished. Now we make the fastening. Take a big eye needle, open it, and put a yarn to the eye of the needle. And make a knot to secure the yarn. And cut the yarn. Take an eye pin, open it with round nose pliers, put through the yarn, and close the loop. Put the bead cap on the eye pin and cut it about 1/2 inch from the bead cap. Now take chain nose pliers and bend the eye pin, and now make a loop with round nose pliers. Take a jump ring, open it, put to the loop and add a lobster clasp. Now close the jump ring. One side is finished, so we finish also the other side with extender chain. Take a big eye needle, open it and put the thread inside. And make a knot to secure the yarn. It's not necessary, but I do it to be sure. And cut the yarn. Now we take an eye pin, open the loop with round nose pliers, put through the yarn, and close the loop. Put the bead cap on the eye pin and cut it with side cutter about 1/2 inch from the bead cap. Bend the eye pin with chain nose pliers and make a loop with round nose pliers. Now take a jump ring, open it, put inside a loop and add an extender chain. Now close the jump ring. And the bead crochet rope is completely finished. So the necklace is finished. I hope that you didn't have a problem to make it according to the instructions, and I hope it was clear and understandable. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments and I will try to help you. So thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. In the next tutorial I will show you how to make a single bead crochet rope. Bye!